Merry Christmas, traders. We are doing a special simple market metrics review for swing trading. We're using NDX as our sample size. You can do NQ futures, NDX options, TQQQ, SQQQ, or just QQQ. So there are multiple ways that this can be traded with swing trading. But my data set is the index market for NDX for the signals. I'm not using any of the other markets for the signals. And so we have 3 years worth of data going back. And so this one is going to be pretty simple on it. So we have a daily chart. We're looking for a 1% move for a take profit. And a hard stop is placed at the end of this signal bar. And so this bar should be closing as at the end of the market day and stuff, right before the later afternoon earnings report would be. And so we are going to just stick looking at NDX for the signals no matter what we are trading with it. And we're going to log points, not ticks, because we're just getting such large moves out of this. So we have a good 3-year total in points, profitable 2 out of 3 years. For one contract, it is plus $68,580. Your drawdown was just over $19,000 of realized loss. So not necessarily a true peak to value, just realized. And so that happened in the first year in 2022, and it happened for about a 6-month span from that peak to valley. So this one does have a high win rate, how we're doing it. So 29 wins and 8 losses, so a 78% win rate. Your average winner is 146.34 points. Average loser is 311.88 points. Your largest winner was 211 for the 1% move, and your largest loser was 600, so a little over 3 times that. So your general risk, though, is 2.13 in order to make 1 on this one, which is acceptable for a very high win rate. And so again, since you are holding this for a good amount of time, if you're doing the futures market, your margin is going to be just under $20,000 for one full contract if you're doing NQ, the minis. But with that, you also have to remember the roll dates. So there's only 4 contracts a year, so it's not really that big of a deal. Another way this can be traded is the CFD market. So depending which country you're in, or if you're trading with the Forex prop firms. However, as you'll see in this, it will take you a long time to really hit the profit target that they would require and stuff. So versus day trading. So really just trading simple market metrics as far as day trading with the futures prop firms. If you're going with someone else's money, that seems to be the better way to go. But it all depends on what country you're in. So we'll just scroll down to 2022. So this was our losing year. And so we have Monday, May 11th. I may have offset these. Friday, the May 22nd. Or no. This went way too. All right. There we go. So we have our first signal on January 10th. And again, where that white dot closes, it tells you the price. And then you're putting your stop, your hard stop. If you look on TradingView, it'll tell you the close price or the high of the bar. It doesn't really mean that the price actually went up to that on these Heikin-Ashi candles. So with that, just let you know of where your stop would be. And so it's the signal bar, not the bar right before it. We'll just expand that up a bit. There's our first loss. And this is with all the normal stuff, top filter on. The only thing we just took off is the profit lines because it is flexible. We're going for a 1% move of what the current price is. So right here on February 18th. So since it was around 14,000, 1% move was 140 points. So that's the one that we easily hit our profit on. There's your next, let's see, the 28th. That one was a winner on that next candle. April 11th, another winner. And so there are other opportunities to potentially take in here too. There you go. You got your 527. Let's see, Friday, 527. 126. So again, a 1% move in a few days. It closed. And then the 16th, that was a big loss, over 400 points. And then the 7th, there was another loss, a big loss. Like another one, that one did win. September, let's see, 1st, that one was a winner. September 22nd, that one was a winner too. There's another big loser, October 25th. November 10th, win. This one went immediately against you at the end of the year. And then that one won. So you were 9 and 5, and that's why you ended up taking a loss. So you won most of your trades, but it just wasn't enough. Then the next year, 2023, was pretty good. Actually, very good. 11 wins, 1 loss. There's your first one in January. Yeah, February. Then the 10th right here, it just boom, hit down. March 21st, win, easy. And then April 25th, that was your 1 loss. So you're 250 points. May 10th, there was a win. And then it just kept going up, going up. And then it actually took a while to get another signal. I mean, you had to wait 3 months. 8th, easy win. August 29th, there was a winner. September 21st, win. October 20th, win. November, easy win. Took a little break. Got your next signal for the end of the year. Boom, win. That one, 2,840 points. So it was a very big year. Again, each point is worth $20 if you're doing a full contract. And then the final year of the data set. So 92. So only 2 losses. Easy win right there. Get another win, 1% move. April 17th. Easy. May 10th. June 5th. July 24th. Boom. Big moves. August 15th. There's a loss. September 6th. Yep, minus 600. That was that big loss. And then September 17th, there's another loss. That one was definitely smaller, only 98 points. And then it ran back up. But your stop was at the end of that. Boom. It did hit. And then November 6th, boom, up. December, another round up. And so far, this is the end of the year. So we do not have any more signals yet. So we only have a few more trading days in the year. So I would definitely update that part of it if we get another signal before the end of the year that we're holding on to. So that makes it, pretty profitable overall with not that big of a drawdown, especially since your risk is more than a 1-to-1. So it looks pretty good overall. Very high win rate. That's nice. But again, like, what would you really trade this with if you're, with your own money? I mean, at least 50 grand, 100 grand, or you're just doing a micro, do 1/10. Another way is that since we're going for a 1% move, you could always just set a certain fixed percentage of your portfolio of, what that take profit is going to be. So if 1% move and you just always want to do $1,000, $5,000, whatever it is, you could always just use micros or minis if you're trading that large. Just always keep your take profit dollar amount the same on it. Sure, there are much better options traders out there than I ever was, that would have some strategies that could work for this. You do have to fight, with the premiums, with the theta decay. But for options, there is selling premium instead, taking advantage of theta on it. Again, I'm not the best option trader, so I wouldn't know exactly which strategies to employ on this one specifically. And then depending on your account, if you're not trading this, you're not like you're in an IRA, you can't trade the futures. Well, that's when something like, if they allow you to trade the 3x leverage ETFs, but you'd still use the NDX feed to get your signals instead of the other ones, because this is volume driven. So those signals won't line up with this necessarily. And again, with that, you could just a fixed take profit percentage of your portfolio that you want to do. So it's not like you're always doing the same amount of shares on it. Let's see if there's anything else with this one. So this is one of the ways to swing trade it. We're trying to use simple, basic rules that everyone should be able to follow. And again, your risk, if you average out the losers, is just a little over 2 times instead of what you're making. So that does look pretty promising on it. This isn't necessarily better, more profitable than day trading in Q futures with this system. But again, not everybody wants to day trade. They don't want fast moving markets, or they just can't. Maybe they're at work and maybe they can really carve out, they can easily be, maybe make a trade on their phone, the last 5 minutes that the market's open, just keeping track to see if a signal is coming. And if a signal is holding, probably the fast, hour of the trading day, I would suspect it wouldn't disappear on that one. Unlike when you're trading NQ futures on the 1 minute, it can easily disappear, or it can appear 3 to 5 seconds before the bar closes. So I just don't think that this one would do that, since you're doing a daily candle. And you just got to make sure you get the correct data feed for this. So again, if you're just testing it out, you can see if the delayed data is enough to do it. Because if that signal really is holding, you don't really have to worry about it. If the delay is only like 5 or 10 minutes, you might not even really need the live data for it. And so that's the most cleanest way, is with the chop filter. But let's see. You see, if you take the chop filter off, some of the signals are in the same place, but this other one, you took a loser. So it went against you pretty quick. So this is supposed to be a multi-video series of swing trading. I will do another one with having the chop filter off, but instead of a 1% move, you are going for a 1-to-1. So like back here on December 2nd, whatever the end of the bar is, your stop would be, that's what your profit target would be. So it's just with a 1-to-1, ideally you're wanting a about 60 to 66% win rate in order to make it viable consistently. So, I mean, obviously anything above 50% is technically you're going to be profitable. So if you're, 60% plus and above, that is a solid plan on it. So, and I already have the 3-year results for that one and stuff, but I'll probably wait a week to work on that next video and let you guys just watch this. And so again, thanks for watching. Just stay tuned. We have another NDX one. I have a Forex one that I'm trying to put together, and then also a volatility options product putting together. So all of these you can do separately or together in like the same portfolio. So it's definitely an interesting way to see how the simple market metrics works across multiple instruments and timeframes, and to fit different traders' needs. So thanks for watching. Have a happy new year, and over the weekend I should be able to put out the standard weekly video reviews and stuff to see how the indices are doing.